Hello and welcome back to World of Warships with me, Bubblebox, and today we're moving on to have a look at the first of the American Tier 2 destroyers, the Sampson. So we'll head over to the port, and here it is, a lovely model as always by the Wargaming crew. Just notice it's got a little green marker there and a little red marker on the port side there. I don't know what that means. Maybe you can tell me in the comments if you know. A little yellow thing in there. Anyway, we'll have a look at the stats first and then we'll move on and have a little game with this guy. So survivability wise, got survivability of 10. So you've got 9,100 hit points, and the armor, well, not amazing. Pretty much the same as the Japanese version of this tier 2 ship. Artillery, which is kind of your secondary weapon, has got 4 main batteries. One there at the bow of the ship, one on the starboard side near the bow, one on the stern of the ship, and one on the port side. One on the port side of the ship, towards the bow of the ship as well. Then we've got our torps, our main weapon. Some nice torpedoes on this, although the range is a little bit limited at 4.5 kilometers, which has a real impact on the way in which you have to use this particular destroyer. It's got 4 torpedo tubes, 2 on the starboard side there, and then it's got another 2 on the port side, just there and just there. Very nice indeed. And then we've got some AA guns, again looking a bit like Gatling guns, a couple of 37mm guns, one there just on the front of the ship there, and one over towards the rear just behind one of the main batteries. As far as manoeuvrability is concerned, the speed's 30 knots, turning circles 500, a little bit less than the Japanese version, but okay. And then the rudder shift time 3.5. But the important stat here is its concealment. It's got a surface detectability range of 5.9, which is similar to the Japanese version, the Yumikaze that we had a look at in a previous video. But remember, the range on the guns here is only, what was it, 5 point something. Let's have a quick look. Torps. Range. Where is it? Range. 4.5. So it can be detected at 4.9, and the range of the torps is less than that. So you've got to get really close to the enemy to get your torpedoes off, which makes this really definitely a hit and run. Whereas the Yumikaze, the Japanese version, is more of a long. I use that more of a long range, staying out of sight weapon. Whereas for this one, I'm going to have to use it as a much more sneak up on the enemy, jump the enemy, and then trying to get out. Although it has got better guns if you do get into a little bit of trouble. So that's the stats really for the Sampson. I'm not sure if I'm looking forward to having a go with this. It looks a little bit difficult to use, mainly due to the range of the torpedoes on this guy and the fact you have to get so close to the enemy. But we'll head off into a game and we'll see what happens. So it looks like we're up against 3 St. Louis tier 3 cruisers, a bunch of tier 2 cruisers, and 5 destroyers, including 2 Sampsons. And we've got a bunch of tier 3 cruisers, some tier 2 cruisers, and I think that was 3 destroyers. I couldn't quite see. We're on the capture the zones map, which is my favourite one, I think. And we're kind of centrally positioned, so we'll steam forward on full speed. And looking at our position, we'll probably veer over to the right a bit and head over towards sector A. Most of our allies are on our right. And as I am learning in this game, it's never a good idea at the start, at least, to be out on your own too much, because then you tend to get swamped by 2 or 3 ships and you'll die very quickly. So even though I don't mind putting myself out in front, as long as I stay fairly close to the pack, then I should be okay. So we're going to steam up behind these islands, keeping the islands a little bit of cover, and although our allies will probably get into sector A before us. Oh, there's a ship up there, cruiser. Too far away to bother us. There's a destroyer there though. I think these Sampsons would be quite good at killing other destroyers, to be honest. I think that might even be their best role. So I'm just turning a little bit, just to keep cover behind this island, and then we'll swing and have a go at this destroyer, although it might be dead by the time I get there, because as I said, don't isolate yourself, which is what this destroyer is doing. And you can see my allies just steaming into area A, sector A, and taking shots at this destroyer. There's a lot of smoke going off. Remember, the range on these torpedoes is short, about 5 kilometers I think it was, can't quite remember, but it is short, so I've got to get really close to use my torpedoes. But I've got some decent-ish guns as well. I can use some torps there from that enemy destroyer over there. I'm going to head over to try and take that guy on. Actually, he's only 5 k's away. He's trying to protect himself by loosing off lots of torps, so we'll switch to our guns. He's behind his smoke screen, he's just there. Take a shot. No, that was way too early. There's more torps to my left there, way out of the distance though. So, oh, now we've got him. Okay, let's get him with some guns. He's not looking in good shape. I think he's just gone down. Loose off a couple of torps anyway, might as well. Yeah, he's dead. So, one destroyer down for the enemy, and we just need to swing around and get ourselves back into the battle. So we'll swing around and we'll head over towards A. You can see most of our fleet now is kind of a little bit out of position, although the enemy hasn't captured any sectors yet. They have lost 2 ships as well. They're the 2 ships that basically came over to A and bumped into us here. So it looks like there's one cruiser in sector A just behind that island, and the rest of their guys are kind of around B. A couple of destroyers over on the far side. In fact, they've got 3 destroyers on the far side of the map, so I don't have to worry about the destroyers too much at the moment. So it's going to be a bit of cruiser action as I just try to use this island as cover. There's a cruiser there, 2.1 kilometers, doing battle with this cruiser, who's also under attack from the other one at 5.3k. So we're going to try and help him out and attack this cruiser just here. And I'm going to swing round in front of our cruiser and try and get some torps off on this guy. He is steaming fast. Oh, they're going to hit. They're going to hit. Yeah. Well, one of them hit. Fired a bit early, one hit, and he's down. Nice. So let's get ourselves out of the range of this other cruiser here. Just managed to get behind this island, and then we'll swing around to our left and we'll engage him as well. I've got a cruiser to my left, cruiser to my right, so I should be well okay attacking this guy. I've taken a few hits, so I'm on quite low health, but we will attack this guy as well. And get really close. Remember, this is really you need to get really close with your torpedoes with this thing. So just coming out now. He's well within range. We'll loose off our torps. Some more torps going for him as well. Lots of fire coming in on this guy. Probably fired a little bit early there again, maybe. He's going to get hit. Oh, he took a couple of hits there. There's my torps. Looks like he's just got out of the way. We'll just fire with our guns and he's down. One more enemy down. Looks like we've lost a few ships as well, battling over in the far side. Again, we'll be heading up towards A. Those 2 cruisers are behind the island. Just smoking there a bit because I am on low health. Got to be really careful here. I am surrounded by my cruiser allies who are keeping me nice and protected. As we'll switch to guns and have a go at this guy. This cruiser here, he's nearly dead. Got a hit there. See if we can he's going to get a head of steam up if he doesn't die first. He's really low health now. One more hit should do it. Yeah, he's down. I didn't get the kill, but he's down. So, still a little bit, we're all a little bit out of position here, chasing these ships around, so we need to head up towards B. They've got 2 of their cruisers over on B, and they've still got a couple of destroyers floating around.
Our team has taken the lead.
So again, pretty low health. Again, we'll use this island here as a bit of cover. Just wait for our ally to go past before we loose off a couple of torps. That guy. And steam around the other side. I'll just turn. I don't want to get too close. The torps are getting close to that ship. I don't know whether they're going to hit or not. Oh, he's down anyway. He's died. Okay, so I've got a cruiser just to my left. I'm going to swing all the way around, trying to avoid this island. That cruiser's going to my left. I think it's moving. Is he? Or is he moving to my right? Oh, actually, no, he's coming towards me. So I've got to be really careful here. I'm out in front. Low health. And there's a cruiser 5 kilometres away. I'm hoping he'll be behind the island and won't be able to hit me. About to come into view now. There they are. So now I'm in a bit of danger here. I'll just turn away and loose a couple of torps off. In the hope of hitting him, more hope than anything else. He's just about in range of my torpedoes.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
I'll swing all the way around here. Although there's a destroyer there, we'll switch to guns. Have a go at this destroyer. One hit. Let's get a little bit closer. Just turn towards him. I've hit his rudder. So he's in a bit of trouble. He's on fire as well. Let's put that out though. Which means his rudder's back online. He is heading towards that island and his rudder's hit again, so he can't steer now, so he's going to be in real danger. He's now aground. Once you go aground, you're pretty much dead. So I can loose off a couple of torpedoes. There's a cruiser behind me just firing in as well. I'll use my guns. If that cruiser gets a couple more shots, he's firing at me. Yeah, he's down. The cruiser's taking him out. Torpedoes don't get to have their day there, so we'll head back up. Again, using the islands as cover. It looks like they've got just 2 ships left. But they are ahead on points, but I can't see them taking this, to be honest. Now there is another destroyer somewhere as well. It's got to be over there where that smoke screen is. So we'll head over there and have a go at this destroyer, or shall we just... Oh, the destroyer's been destroyed. It's gone down. Okay, so we'll just head up. We will head over and we'll just attack this last ship over here now. Get over there as fast as possible. They have got 2 zones, but we're going to get B anyway as we cruise through B. We may as well try and take down the last guy. So on the whole, the Sampson, definitely a hit and run vessel. Quite enjoyed it. Actually, I didn't think I'd enjoy playing the Sampson, but it is pretty. I'll just try and avoid this cruiser who doesn't seem to want to change course. It's quite an enjoyable little ship to play, the Sampson. I'm sure other players will play it a lot better than me, but it's definitely just for the hit and run. Maybe, as I say, it might be good to sail around trying to destroy the other enemy's destroyers, because it's got more powerful main guns, so once you fired your torpedoes off, your main guns will do more damage than their main guns. So I think if you're on one-on-one with a Yumikaze or something like that, you stand a pretty good chance. So I don't know where this final ship's gone. It must be running away, I guess. that cruiser's sitting there. Maybe it's damaged or something. There it is, just behind the island, so we'll head straight up to the island, using it as cover again, and we'll go up behind this guy. So he's being attacked on the left there, so his guns are going to be trained in that direction, so we'll sneak up on this side. Although he's been taken down by that cruiser on our left. If this guy keeps out of my way, I can maybe get a couple of torps or even use my main guns. Swing round in front of him. He's going to get, yeah, he gets taken out before we manage to get a shot off. So that is the Sampson. Tier 2, American destroyer. So there's our score, not too bad. Destroyed one. I think we've got a couple of assists though, with ships with the other players finished off. So kind of mid-tabling, not too shabby. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this vid. Please do give us a like and comment and subscribe if you fancy it. And I'll see you in the next one.